He's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Hold on, bro. What this dude name is in your league? Oh, Atlanta A&M. I got it. All right, let's go. We got somebody tuned in. That's it.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Brady gives to Michel.
Drag there.
It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Brady now to throw. He's got Lacoste, his tight end. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll try Michel here running on the right side. And his defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally,
this is not a real
creases
formation.
tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. This is White on the screen. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
I know. Hell yeah.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Now Brady. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted.
How do you know I was going over there?
Jesse Bates. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
How the hell you know I was going over there?
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? This one grabbed by A.J. Green. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double-team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And now the throw hauled in by Green. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. 2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying we're going to take away what you do best. In this case, they're going to move him around, find proper matchups, and make sure they continue to funnel the ball to him.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
44.
And again, Andy Dalton to throw. Open man, Erickson. That's complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A give to Michelle running right. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Get out of them damn championship. 01, 03, 04, 14, 16, 18. God,
20. 6 right there. 56. Coming this way. Here we go. Regular.
Throwing on first down is Brady. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Hey, 66.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 43. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's get it. Wait, that 53.
Yeah, it's fine as shit.
Watch tight end. 4 down.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brady, it's complete. James White. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. From the gun on third down, Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Brady to throw again. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
They cheat.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage, being the road.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. On 2nd down and 4, Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
That's his own area.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Here's Dalton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Dalton. He completes it to Tate. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
You mean to tell me that,
now, that was pretty.
Head, bro.
They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Oh, shit. Not John Ross.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay.
Yeah. Let's go, fellas.
And they'll stop him behind the line. Off the play fake to Mixon. This is Dalton. Green's and he's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green, 28 yards. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
It's supposed to be 7 seconds.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Keeping it on the ground on first, Michelle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On first down, Michelle. It was Nick Vigil there on the stop.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Brady. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Slant route caught by Edelman. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
You trying, man. Gotta zip that thing in there.
Brady now going to leave it with Michelle on the draw. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And this one's going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play, that's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Oh, that'll close.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dub for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
That one good for 13 at a New England first down. On the ground, this is Michel. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Brady.
Good route.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. William Jackson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
But he's in man, so how he gonna cover an outright like that?
The Bengals drive about to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We hit a wall, so to speak.
He switched to the inside. He had to do something.
Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Dalton. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Right.
Dalton, 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Guy in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Yes, sir.
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jamie Collins in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Stuff out, man. That was that where the middle of the field was wide open. I'm already knowing.
So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals. Dalton here from the gun. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Andy Dalton going to stay on the field. They're going to try and go for it on 4th down. So they are going for it. Now Dalton. And able to find Green. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, got stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
Going deep downfield for... And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 55 yards. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. He will push his way down to about the 14. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Brady on target to Edelman. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or...
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now Brady. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now fourth down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Here's Brady. And that's complete. It's Watson. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the fourth down play to result in 23 yards.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
These routes, yo, it's crazy.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Sugar.
Looking to throw on second down. Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much confidence to hold on to that one, and it's third down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. You were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
To throw, it's Brady. And that's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
They're still yet to find the end zone. The critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Brady now to throw. Has a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman there to make the grab as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. Now Brady again. And that's incomplete. A very pivotal two-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get two, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
I'm going to figure it out.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
Yeah, Danny.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack.
Yeah, Danny.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Throwing, Dalton. He gets this one to Boyd. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Oh, I should have stayed in this, though. All right.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton.
Oh,
incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed.
Come on,
they
man.
would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Go for it again.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It's a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Got him.
Oh, my God. Brady is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers.
Bro.
Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
Got him.
Held them in check on the scoreboard.
Come on, man.
Another interception. Picked off by Darquez Denard.
The arm
The
strength.
intended receiver that time. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur
I ain't about to
once
tell
you
you.
start getting those numbers up there a little
Figure it
bit.
out.
But as you and I both know,
college.
it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing him.
Dalton sets up play action. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's caught inside the 30.
Was right there.
A big play there for the Bengals. 42 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any
literally
play
right
we
there.
see, we're pretty, excited about. For big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Under heavy pressure, and down goes Dalton on the sack. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now Dalton.
Get to him. There we go.
Pressure again, and down he goes again. Kyle Van Noy, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting stronger. Back-to-back sacks.
No, it's not.
So the sack, and now it's 3rd and long for Dalton and the Bengals.
Move. They go 368. Watch the ship. 368. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Going deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down.
You slow, though, Chum.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. So Dalton now.
Get to him. Oh, yeah.
He's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Yeah,
Kyle Van Noy able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Big spot, Andy Dalton.
You got to catch it. You got to catch it, though. You got to catch it.
He been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said,
you got to catch it.
More. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
You got to catch it, my dude.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. All right, here's Dalton. He completes it to Boyd.
Pop, eh?
And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing at the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
That shit
We looked
crazy,
at each other
nigga.
in surprise, going for it on 4th down in the 4th quarter with a lead. But hey, you get it as a coach, you look like a genius.
That
So
shit
the
crazy.
next
I
time we
picked
see
the hell
Coach,
out of
he's
that,
going to
man.
say,
It was
well,
right
that's why I
there.
coach, and that's why you guys talk up there, right? He had the guts to go ahead and go for it, and it paid off.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
It's been a long day for you.
Go ahead.
51's the mic. Got this game situation. Let's go.
Come on, man.
So a designed run last play. Now Dalton to pass. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
Now
the Bengals, they widen their lead.
In the back of that end
Here's
zone.
Bullock now for the extra point.
He's just sitting right there. Easy.
And he takes off with it. It's a fake. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be taken very short.
My question is, am I smart to try a new playbook out? And I've played with a certain playbook always.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time
I'm not changing up my game style. I'm just trying something new in this league.
And you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
From midfield, here's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. One final try now for Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I want you to do that so I can try to attack elsewhere. But
so this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat
Dorsett on the
They
other
go
side.
on the
I was going
road
to test.
and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered. But before all that happened with the conquering part,
I'm trying
they
to
believed.
think, man.
They thought it
Stick
all
with the
week.
same
It was
playbook
evident
that I
when we
know.
talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this
Try
done,
something new.
and they knew
These
exactly
Patriots
how
pass
the plan
plays is
formulated
crazy.
it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.